Hi, this is Monster Restore 91, and today I'm gonna give water to the bees. These are the things I use for the water. So I'm gonna show you how I fill it up with water so they could drink. Okay, so this is how I do it when you can't open it, probably because of the bee wax or the honey. I leave it for a couple minutes, like in a bucket with water. Don't put it close to the beehive because they could drown. These water jars, like you could see the holes right here. The water comes out through here and the bees drink from there. Because I've seen other methods that they put rocks and pebbles like in a tray, but it didn't work for me because they started drowning, the bees. So I tried this one and it doesn't drown. They don't drown because it comes out little by little. So right now I'm just gonna leave it for a couple minutes so I could open it easily, because I know probably because of the beeswax it's hard to open these jars. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'm gonna fill it up with water so they could drink. And during the winter I usually give them warm water, not too hot because you don't want to crack it, because of the cold and hot don't mix. So like warm water with white sugar cane, not brown sugar. Never give them brown sugar, always give them the white sugar cane and mix it with water, with hot water, so that you could feed them in the winter. It has worked for me. They like it. So right now I'm gonna show you how I do it right now, how easy it's gonna be opening it instead of banging the lid, because I already cracked one because I was struggling to open it. So I realized the easiest method, just leave it for a couple minutes in the water, like in the bucket, away from the beehive, so the bees won't drown. So once it's loosen it up from the lid, it's gonna be easy to open it without any struggle, without any effort. You could buy these water feeders and Tractor Supply. I bought like 3 or 4 of them. So like I said, it's good for the summer whenever the bees need to drink water. You would just put it by the boxes, by the super boxes. Because when I didn't have this, I had a leaky valve, and that's where they were used to drink. They used to drink in the leaky valve. But since I fixed the leaking valve, they don't have water no more, so I bought these. And it also didn't make me feel too comfortable opening the water valve because the bees were right there and I already got stung a couple times. So that's why I ended up buying these jars, so they could drink water more easily and they don't have to travel that far. Alright, so I'm gonna put on the water for them already in the jar. Put it on these stands, these water stands. It comes with it when you buy it in Tractor Supply. So now they're gonna be drinking water from there. Make sure you completely close it. You don't want them to drip and then it starts leaking. So you can see the bees right there. So I'm gonna be careful and put the water so they can start drinking. So I'm gonna try right now if I could open the other jar so they could be drinking water for my other bees right here. Okay, so I managed to open it already. I already filled it up and it's closing good. So now I'm just gonna put it on the last super hive, on the last box. And now it seems like they're relaxing, the bees. So there you go. bees right now. Right now they might be angry because it's in the midday. They're chilling outside. They don't, or probably they just want to be more inside because it's a little bit warm outside. But later on they'll come down. So I'm just gonna leave already. Leave them alone. Give them their space. And I'll just be ready whenever they need some more water so I could fill it up. So they could drink. So I'm gonna leave already. So in conclusion, I always recommend when you're gonna change the water, you do it in the night because they're more relaxed. But also you have to wear a protective bee suit. Every time you're gonna wear a protective bee suit before you use it or after you use it. Most likely whenever you use it, make sure to inspect the gear because you don't want to have a little tiny hole and then bees go in there and sting you right in the eye or on your face. So this is a good example why it's good to have the proper equipment. Because look at all these bee stings that I received. So a lot of them. So always wear proper gear, like I said. Even the gloves, when it comes to gloves, make sure it's leather, not mechanic, not motorcycle gloves or latex gloves. Always wear the special. You could buy these at Amazon or eBay because you don't want to get sting. The other time I was working around painting the house of the bees, and I was using the mechanic gloves and it went through, the stingers went through, and I learned my lesson. I received like 4 stings. So I learned my lesson, always wear the proper gear, the leather gloves. See, I don't feel anything. But if I was wearing other types of gloves, I will feel it. So always wear the proper gear. And like I said, always check the gear. If it's worn out, throw it away. Buy a new one. Buy a new bee suit or gloves. And change the water in the early morning or in the night. But always wear your gear, your face gear, everything. And also, don't, like I decided to do it right now at midday, which the bees could be a little bit aggressive. I don't know, you could hear them around me. They're following me around. But I decided to show you guys how this gear works and how to give them water. But I will not be doing this, like giving them water right now, like around this time. I'm gonna be doing it in the night or in the early morning, so I don't have to deal with this. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. I'll be doing more videos on bees. I'm gonna do boxes for bees. I'm gonna be buying them and building them myself, and other things and other projects that I have in mind. So don't forget to subscribe. I've been doing beekeeping also for 3 years already. So most of these bees, they've been rescued from other places that they've been abandoned, or they find it at homes or between walls. So all these bees, they come from other places. So I adopted them. I didn't buy it from any local beekeeper. All these are from places that we got from houses that, or like I said, like in between walls, dry walls, or properties that they left them behind. They were beekeepers and they left the boxes behind with bees, and I adopted them and gave them a good home.